All right, everyone, welcome back into another AFK journey video. I ended up grabbing Florabelle yesterday, and I kind of want to talk about her in more full and explain my thought process behind her, if she is worth summoning for, if you do summon for her, how far you have to go, kind of what synergies she works with and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and dive right in. First off, my first impression of her was I loved her as a character. I love her kit, I love her design and everything like that. But to be honest, if you are starting a new account right now and all of your gems and everything go towards getting her, your goal would be getting her to Mythic Plus. Mythic Plus is where she really starts to come into her own, like her full character kit and everything like that. Before that, she's a little bit lackluster because she has her abilities that don't truly live up to the full kit because they're not consistent. And what I mean by not consistent is that being at the stage that we're at, if we take a look at her stats, she has very medium range stats, I would say. For a warrior, she's not in the high end of the HP. She's also not in the high end of attack or defense or anything like that. She's kind of in the mid range. So she's not bad on a team as just an epic or a legendary, but she doesn't have her full kit availability to actually, give the characters or like her little sproutlings the shield. She doesn't have like the damage built up yet in her kit at a lower level. So if you're just pulling her to get one copy of her and hoping that, you can utilize her on the team, it's not going to be worth it. It will definitely hinder your account if you're wasting those gems going into there. Worst case scenario to get her to, Mythic Plus, if we go over to the Noble Tavern, and we can just go ahead and do some math real quick, is it's a pity of 40, and because there's no discount on these tickets, it's 3,000 per 10 pool. Now, worst case scenario, you go to pity every single time. We don't know, it's a gacha game, so you can't depend on luck on stuff like this as a free-to-play player. Where I'm at, I've spent a ton of gems going into the all recruitment and buying like tickets and stuff like that for the all recruitment and epic recruitment and stuff like that once they refresh into the shop. If you saved everything and you didn't put any summons into Vala, then maybe you're sitting in a position to where it makes sense that you can go ahead and pull for her. But if you are going to pull for her, then you need to kind of guarantee yourself that you're going to be getting her to Mythic Plus if you want to use her. And if you're just pulling for her right now and hoping to get Mythic Plus later, then you're kind of hindering your account because you're guaranteed her as the pity every single time, so you're not getting an assortment of characters that can help progress the account. Of course, I went in and I got one copy of her because I wanted to try her out, read all her kit, play around with it and stuff like that in different formats. That way I can give you an honest opinion on what I think. And for what I've seen in the kit analysis and stuff like that for her, the Mythic Plus is where she grants all allies the shield, and the shield is what really makes her kit good. This is all summoned allies, so this also goes to the Cecia's Carlisle as well, and any other characters that do a summoned ally. Now, the one thing that I am curious about is out of the characters, if we go over here to the collections, let's go to heroes. If, where is Homeboy at? Where is he at? He is eluding me. Okay. If Damien's little thing that he brings out, the little toy, if that counts as a summoned ally, that would be pretty cool to have a little bit of synergy with that as well. But as for now, if you are thinking about pulling for her, I would say two scenarios. One, these are both free-to-play scenarios. One, if you are on, day 15, day 16, day 14, like I am, like right around the 2-week mark, 3-week mark going into it, you probably don't have the resources saved up for Florabelle specifically, which is, if we look at this, a pity is 12,000 diamonds. So 12,000 diamonds is worst case scenario, you get one copy. That means if we want to go ahead and get her to Mythic, we're going to need 6 copies of her. That is... No, wait. Let me go ahead and look at that real quick, just so I can make sure. So we get 1 copy. We need 1 extra copy to get her to next, and then it's 2 from Epic into the Legendary. So that'd be 3. So we need at least 7 copies to get her to Mythic Plus. And 7 times 12,000 is what? 84,000 gems that you would have to have saved. Worst case scenario to get her all the way there. So I don't think she's an 84,000 gem or diamond worthy character for a free-to-play account right now. Obviously, Vala is gone. So those gems, I would say save them, either save them completely or put them into the regular hero recruitment and make sure you have your wish list and everything set up the way that you want it. Put them into here and get you an assortment of characters. That way it'll allow you to go through all the different battle modes. That way you'll have characters for the Dream Realm, you'll have characters for Legends Trial, you'll have a good differentiated synergy and stuff for Arena. That way, because there's different teams that you go up against, you'll be able to do that. For Battle Drill, you also need like 3 full teams once you get into like the later days. And then obviously the Arcane Labyrinth as well allows you to use a couple teams as well. So all in all, I would say go ahead and save for her as free-to-plays. She is a great character once you get her to Mythic Plus. I think she's probably going to be like a S plus tier once she is Mythic Plus, but it's not a reasonable pull for us right now. The next situation that I'm in is, do I want to keep on saving or do I want to keep on summoning? We are in a position for this account to where we're progressing through a... let's go to the map. We're progressing through one area pretty much every single day. We made it to Vasudo Mountains 4. And as for, like, if we were to just spend on getting a Florabelle maxed up, it's not going to give us any account progression other than possibly just the Legends Trials. The Legends Trial for Wilders, that would be the only one that it would give us true progression in. The Dream Realms, as for all 3 of them, she's probably good for Snow Stomper. Not Snow Stomper. Which I forgot which one it is, but whichever one summons like the little ads and stuff like that, she'll probably work very well on that. And then also on Snow Stomper as well, because it's just more of the little minions and everything going back to break the snowballs. So I would say she'll do good in 2 of the 4 Dream Realms, but we already have good synergized characters to go ahead and compete with those out already. It's not going to be one of those situations where she's like a meta breaker. She's not just going to do so much more for the team right off the bat. So all in all, save your gems. Free to play. Don't waste in on going for her. Wait until she goes to the regular banner and then add her if you really want to get her on there. We need Mythic Plus. We're not going to do that as free to plays. She does have like basically a whole month to be out. So if you decide, save the gems right now. And if you get to a point where you're like, shoot, I'm, 1 or 2 summons off from getting her Mythic Plus, then go for it. But wait till the end of her banner to make that decision. I'll also do a follow-up video because I want to see how many resources we get from today going towards the 23 days or 22 days that she has left, to go ahead and see if I change my mind on summoning for her. Also, by that time, we'll have an idea of the next character coming out. So that next character may be our support for the Graveborn. And if we get a support for the Graveborn, I'm going to say go for that, because that team is cracked right now. And if we get a support, it'll be beyond belief in pretty much every scenario. Anyways, guys, thanks for stopping by. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. We do daily AFK journey content. We do character reviews, guide reviews, in-game reviews, and stuff like that. Also, we have a free-to-play journey going on right now. Check that out if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next video.